NartOutHere showing NiP's Mirage T Pistol Strat versus Virtus.Pro from IEM Summer. NiP has Device and hampus smoke cross and mid stairs. The other 3 players with bomb are palace. Device throws a flash over ramp and the 3 come out palace. VP are playing heavy mid and they retake A. NiP push and clear ticket. Plopski will fall back and plant behind triple, and Device throws a deep flash for his teammates to peek CT, however it doesn't go far enough. Rez peeks off the flash and gets killed by 3 unblind CTs. Plopski and LNZ decide to fall back and take jungle control, as they don't have the numbers or nades to deal with VP, who are retaking through spawn. While this was happening, hampus, after throwing his smoke, waits top mid, and he kills Jakinder trying to flank. hampus gets the information that his team gave up CT and got jungle control. However, a bomb is planted behind triple, so he makes his way back to ramp where he can spot and defend the bomb. Frags go back and forth between the 2 teams, with NiP getting the better exchange, and they win the round. What makes this strategy unique is the smokes NiP are throwing. Most teams are throwing the standard right side smokes that land top stairs and cross. The problem with these smokes is if you don't throw them correctly, it leaves a gap for CTs who are on stairs to pick off your players crossing. NiP smokes block off the stairs gap, and the positioning that NiP throw these smokes allow hampus to watch the mid flank and lurk. Let's go into the players' POVs. Device has a P250 drop from hampus, smoke, and 2 flashes. He will smoke cross from spawn because it is safer from spawn than outside ramp since he would be by himself, and also this smoke will block the gap towards the stairs that some cross smokes leave. He will stand next to these stairs, aims at this dot on the wall, walks 1 step forward and jump throw. He throws it when his palace teammates are near the entrance pillar. Afterwards, he goes towards ramp and he flashes over for his palace teammates to come out. Device will clear ramp and advance out. He will throw a deep flash towards CT to allow his teammates to swing and peek. However, his flash doesn't go far enough, and Rez peeks into 3 unblind VP players and dies. His teammates abort CT control and push up jungle. Device with the P250 goes sandwich to hold CT, and he's going to take these aim duels. He takes a couple of shots before crossing the apex. This was very risky, and somehow he manages to come out alive. hampus flashes over ramp and Device peeks, taking the duel with Sanji triple, killing him, and then peeks CT, dying to jam. As for the second flash that Device threw for his teammates to peek CT, Rez is calling for it, however he does call for it a little too early, as well as Device not throwing the flash far enough. hampus has a smoke and flash, and he dropped a P250 for Device. hampus is going to smoke mid stairs. He stands to the left of this garbage can, and he holds for the mid push, and when it's time, he aims between the windows at the top, and will walk forward then jump throw when his crosshair hits the rug. Afterwards, hampus goes mid and holds for the push, in which he kills Jakinder trying to flank. After the kill, hampus immediately turns around and he goes back to ramp since his teammates are giving up CT, and the bomb is planted behind triple for ramp. hampus still has 1 flash, which he throws over ramp for Device to peek. hampus gets to ramp and he takes a shoulder peek with a couple of shots and waits since he's the only player ramp with Device dying, and is planted for him, and his teammates are jungle. His jungle teammates gets 2 kills, and it comes down to a 3v1 in which hampus takes a peek onto James CT and kills him. hampus did have the option to lurk up connector had he not been spotted killing Jakinder, as well as his teammates holding CT and not giving it up. Rez has arm and he goes palace with his other 2 teammates Plopski and LNZ. He's going to be entering out. He lets hampus and Device know when to throw their smokes, then he waits for Device's flash before coming out of palace, where he jumps out towards firebox, creating space and clears dark. Then him and his teammates rush ticket and take control of it. Device will then throw a second flash for Rez and LNZ to swing off of to peek CT. However, the flash doesn't go far enough, and it doesn't blind the VP players, which Rez gets killed peeking into 3 unblind CTs. Rez should be the player in this strat calling for their flash, however he must have called it too early. Regardless, the flash doesn't go far enough. I also want you to note when they're crossing from triple to ticket, Rez and LNZ are jumping because the cross smoke does leave a gap towards bench side, so by jumping it makes them harder to be hit. Plopski has bomb and he will be second entry. He goes palace and he waits for Device's flash. He comes out after a flash and he clears balcony, dark and sight. Sight is clear, however he, Rez, and LZ will clear ticket first before he goes back to plant in case someone is holding from there. Plopski plants behind triple because his team got ticket control, as well as his plant can be covered from Device ramp as well. After plant, he makes his way to CT, however Rez dies and spots 3 players, meaning VP are retaking towards CT. Plopski and LNZ cancel this ticket hold since they're out of nades and will turn around and push into jungle. LNZ in window room hears Buster running up connector. Plopski gets this info and positions in an off angle and kills him, and then peeks triple and doesn't spot anyone. Had Device and hampus went down, then it could have been an issue since it's not planted for them. LNZ has armor and he's the last player out palace after Device's flash, where he watches jungle and then he swings out balcony to clear ticket. He jumps down and advances into ticket to clear and take control of it. Ideally, he should have been closer to Rez to swing off Device's flash, but fortunately it played out perfect that he did not, because the flash doesn't go far enough and he would have gotten killed too. LNZ will fall back and take jungle control with Plopski, where he pushes into window, then flanks up connector after hearing Buster run up. Plopski kills him and LNZ peeks from connector and kills Kick It triple. Hampus will get the last kill into Jame. To wrap up, NiP do the classic right side smokes on T Pistol around Mirage, except with a twist where they throw the smokes from spawn, with one of them being a mid stairs smoke. These smokes block off the stairs gap, as well as allows Hampus to watch the mid flank and gives the option for him to lurk. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Till next time, NartOutHere, peace.